shown here. And looking away from inferior to superior, anterior view, we have the left tibialis anterior muscle. So there's the tibia. That's your shin, guys. When you're feeling the shin through the skin, this is what you're feeling, actual tibia. So the tibialis anterior, appropriately enough, is on the anterior border of the tibia. Posterior view of the leg is between knee and ankle, posterior view of the left leg. We have the gastrocnemius, lateral, belly, medial, belly. We have the calcaneal tendon, or Achilles tendon, and under the Achilles tendon, also deep to the gastrocnemius, is the soleus, one soleus. So you see it emerging laterally and medially beyond the calcaneal tendon. The soleus, calcaneal tendon, lateral medial belly of the gastrocnemius. Posterior thigh, so between the hip and knee is thigh. So we have the three hamstrings in view in the posterior thigh. The hamstring group, a skeletal muscle group, refers to two or more muscles with the same action, and they share a fascia. So two of the key characteristics about a muscle group. The muscles in a group do the same thing, and they have one common fascia holding them all together. So we have the fascia here, but the hamstrings are flexors. So we have the left biceps femoris here, the semitendinosus here, and this muscle peeking out laterally and running along medially. This is the semimembranosus. So we have biceps femoris, semitendinosus, semimembranosus. The three hamstring muscles. They're all flexors. They all cause the action known as flexion, so that they would do this. They contract together, and you'll get decrease in the end of the leg relative to the thigh, like that. That's flexion. Okay, let's see. And his keister's falling off. There we go. So here we have, we'll stand because we're getting high up here. The left gluteus maximus muscle. Gluteus medius muscle. The minimus is deep to this, so that's why I left it off. I don't want to take any of these apart. Turns out that these models all look like they're made the same way. They all came off the same assembly line. They're all handmade, and they're all different. In other words, the muscles that fit to this frame don't fit to any of the others. So that's why we do not want them taken off, because they get so mixed up, and it takes us an hour with a couple of lab techs working to get them all back together in the right on the right model. Okay, so gluteus maximus, gluteus medius. This has two names: the iliotibial tract or the iliotibial band. On many hospital charts, you'll see references to the IT band, for example. This is being referred to. So why not ligament? Why not tendon? Recall that I told you guys that a tendon joins a bone to a skeletal muscle, and a ligament joins a bone to a non-muscle. Well, this does both. It's a combination of tendon and ligament, so we call it a tract or a band. I prefer band because tract has another important meaning that you guys have learned. So left IT band, iliotibial band. So from the ilium of the os coxa down to the tibia, okay? So that would be ligament. Bone to bone would be ligament. But it also goes from bone, tibia, to this muscle here. So there's a muscle-tendon junction specifically right there, a muscle and tendon join. So this is called the left tensor fasciae lati muscle. Tensor fasciae lati. Okay. Let's see. Anterior thigh, we can see three of the four quadriceps femoris muscles, the quads group. That's a four muscle group. Again, they have a common fascia around them, which is not on this model. But because they're a group, they do the same thing. They're all extensors. They carry out the action as extension. So when they contract together, we extend the leg relative to the thigh. We use them also when we're going from the sitting position to a standing position. We're using the quads on each side. So this would be the left vastus lateralis on the lateral side, Vastus medialis on the medial side, and running straight between them along the femur is the rectus femoris. Rectus meaning straight, so the straight muscle along the femur. Right? Rectus femoris, vastus lateralis, vastus medialis. Vastus intermedius is deep to these. That's a cross out. That's one of your deletions. So we're not going to be taking any of this apart. Up top here, remember I said you have the ilium of the os coxa. So this is the iliacus muscle in here, iliacus, and this is the psoas major. The P is silent, P-S-O-A-S, psoas major, and iliacus muscle. Medial thigh, we can see the sartorius muscle. We go all the way down here with kind of like a Nike swoosh finish to it, sartorius muscle, and the gracilis muscle right there, okay? So those are all of the muscles I assigned that go with this model, okay? Any questions?